I decided to make a video just like on the spur of the moment because I've made a lot of videos that are like of startling import for the future of humanity, and literally nobody even watches them. So I thought I would just make something so inane that I never would have thought to make it in the past, but just for comparison to see how it does on YouTube. I just saw the movie Disclosure Day in Union City, California, and towards the end of the movie I was just like sobbing, and then I was trying to figure out why, and then I just realized it's because the things that I'm supposed to be doing in my life and disclosing myself. And before I saw the movie, I just really wanted to, or knew anything about it, because of the movie poster I saw was just a big eye on it. Of course, the book I wrote has a big eye on the front of it. Anyway, I've just pulled over. I decided not to take 880 back down to where I work because there's traffic right now. And I decided to just pull over, and I'm just going to say it, go to the bathroom, and then make some food, which I'm doing right now. I'm putting black beans in organic quinoa and brown rice with garlic. So here's where I live. Let's see that I've got stuff over the windows that makes it much cooler in here to have that on the back window. And then I have the same white boards on the side, but I also have screens on there because then you can roll the windows down without bugs getting in and stuff. But anyway, that's what I want to do, just make a video because I'm making some food, and sounds kind of funny, but this is in memorial of my cat, Hermione, who I love very much, that died. I used to have a gray cat statue that was like right on that little pad on the dash right there, but at some point when I was cleaning, it fell off. I think it fell down there, and I don't know what happened to it. I've got another couple of them in storage because I really like the little figurines, but I just haven't found it and put it back there yet. But anyway, in the meantime, I went to the Japanese tea garden near the art museum in San Francisco, and bought this at a store there because it was so appropriate. I think I really truly learned about love from my dog first, B2, and then from my cat, who when I moved out here I never thought I would never see her again. So it's just something kind of stays with me. Then my dad died last year, and I have a ring with his ashes in my car. That hit me so hard I couldn't even believe it. I just never expected that, just out of the blue. I think it's because I had more of a connection with him than anything. But I signed up for a conference. I checked the box to want an actual talk instead of a poster because I changed the title a little bit of what I was going to say, and I just said that it was going to be probably the biggest leap forward in human knowledge, or ways of conceptualizing the world since the Great Leap Forward, as it is called, about 50,000 years ago, when humans started doing symbolic art in caves and making figurines, things like that. And this is like on that level. Because we're going to enter, everything is going to be new. It's going to be like a new universe, because we're going to see things in a much larger light. And one thing I noticed about the way I view everything is I don't just view it as the context of Earth or my life or something, but I tend to look at things in the context of infinity, and that's why the meaning comes through, because you realize what a small subset of infinity it is. Like if you find a book and you're reading it, you don't think that it's not meaningful, and you're just moving through the words just because you're supposed to, or you can, or you were taught to do that. You know that it's a subset of all possible worlds, and therefore the configuration of them that makes coherent sense has meaning and is a message. So I guess that's how I look at the world, like a book. And so when I saw that movie, and then towards the end of the movie, I realized that's why I just had tears streaming down my face at the end of the movie. I could not stop it. And it was because I've been afraid to talk about these things that I've known for so long. My weird way of looking at everything that is so far different from the way normal humans look at them, that there really isn't any precedent in history. There are people who thought there were things, meaningful things there, and then they just took parts of it and they use it for themselves in their own way, self-referential way, to survive and get ahead. And that's fine, I guess. But you have to do something like that until a time when you can assemble everything to get the full picture. There's got to be some way for it to get assembled and for people to pay attention. And so I could look at the past and I could see, a lot of things you could label as evil, but I don't really do that because I just look at the big picture. And when you do that, and you're not looking at things self-referentially or just from a human perspective or just from the perspective of this universe, as I said before, the context of infinity is very good for understanding the meaning of things, as well as for just completely dropping any weapon of evil that evil ever had pointed towards you. It just falls away in that same context. It is not anything. And that's how your soul can grow throughout a lifetime and remain intact in the face of pretty much anything you could encounter in this universe. So just a dumb video, like the dumbest, most inane video I can think of. And I think that's about it for right now, because I feel like I'm going to start crying again. What a movie. I just recommend everyone go see Disclosure Day. It's a wonderful, wonderful movie. Thank you, Steven Spielberg.